a concept weekend designed to nourish new technology ideas. The founder, Vijay Anand, is a young serial entrepreneur and angel investor. Vijay also runs the Startup Center, a space that offers a residential program including funding and mentoring to tech and digital startups.
In50hrs came about because I meet a lot of entrepreneurs and we hear about these very interesting companies that are doing really well across the globe. And the minute they hear news about, some company, they'll basically say, you know what, I used to have an idea like that 3 years ago, and I did nothing about it, right? And really, if you basically ask him, why didn't you do anything about it? He's like, oh no, I was actually in a day job at that time. I couldn't do really much about it, kind of deal, right? So in 50 hours, in a way, is basically to kind of minimize that risk and basically get these guys out of the couch and saying that, you know what, you might not be able to quit your job and start something, but what about a weekend? Can you come out and build something and convert an idea into something as minimal as a prototype so that you don't have to go around explaining to people what your idea is, right? You can show them the link, a link to a prototype, a working thing, and saying that, hey, you know what, you see this, you see that, this is how it works. And you'll be able to get a lot of feedback to kind of figure out whether this is something you want to do. It'll give you enough data to say that, you know what, can you justify going and quitting the job rather than just on an idea, right? And we've been doing this for the last 18 months now, so. We've done about 6 editions in Chennai, about 1 in Delhi, 1 in Bangalore, 1 in Pune as well. So there are 3 kinds of people who are coming to an event like this, right? They're so-called the ideasmith, the person with the idea. There's a developer, and then there's the designers, right? We do believe that all great consumer products actually have to have a designer to it, working on it. Otherwise, it's very hard. Because people get very, very biased towards a site which is basically has blue and purple on it. Right, so you have to get your basic etiquettes so that people at least go beyond that. So once that happens, on the Friday evening, they basically come and pitch their ideas, and they try to form teams. And that's the first way to figure out whether your idea has feet at all, right? Because if your idea doesn't excite anybody, you're not going to form teams. It's simple as that, right? The second thing that we do is that we basically put all the ideas on a board and start voting against it. Everybody gets 3 votes, apart from me, because I'm not allowed to be prejudiced. So everybody puts 3 votes on the companies, and we basically allow for 75% of the ideas to go through. So if we have 100 ideas, we'll get 75 ideas to say, you know what, these are the selected ones, let's run. Everybody else, we actually ask them to scramble and go join the teams. So in terms of pure statistics, we had close to about 200 participants in the last in 50 hours that we had. About 100 plus prototypes that have come out of it, and close to about 25 odd startups that are coming out of it. Right? When I say a startup, it means a product which actually has a customer, and there are 2 people who are willing to invest time and effort behind it. And I think that's a significant number to start with.